Well, good morning. Welcome back to Living in the Tennessee Bottoms. It's early this morning. Just wanted to get out here before it got too hot. Just wanted to give you an update on the garden, some of the few things that we've added to it. We've strained our beans, we've done a few other things, and we just wanted to show you. But look over here at our corn this morning. If you've been keeping up with what's going on in the garden, you've seen that the garden has grown since last Saturday morning. The corn has shot up. I mean, it's shot up a foot since yesterday, looks like. But yeah, since last Saturday, I think last Saturday when we was out here, it wasn't even barely up to my waist. Look at her now. But we've done a lot of cleaning up since Saturday. We had a big rain came in last Monday and was able to come down through here. You can see where we've got this tilled up. The weeds was pretty high. I'm going to show you a stack of weeds right here real quick. I can get you around here. Right here, that was a big pile of weeds that had gotten pretty big because it was dry. There was a lot of stuff going on. Let me walk you around over here to the other side of the corn. We'll start on this side. And we'll talk about the garden first, and then we'll show you a few pointers, some of the things that we've done that we just picked up from around the house here. There's other things that I know you've seen that you may have questions about. We're trying to answer them. Here's our white potatoes that we haven't dug yet. We're getting ready to. They're ready to be dug. You see right here where our red potatoes were at. Me and Miss Libby, she dug those. By the way, Miss Libby's got a birthday today. You know, you see Miss Libby, wish her a happy birthday. So here's where our red potatoes was at. We dug those, got those out. We've been eating those and enjoying those. And we're gonna be digging those probably Monday, something like that. Let's walk on around here and get a sight of everything's going on. And then we'll talk about a few other things. You can see there's a heavy dew this morning. Amazing how the good Lord is able to keep everything growing in what it needs. If it doesn't rain, you can see, if you look across here, across the pasture here, that's a good heavy dew. I just mowed 2 days ago and she's already jumped up another couple inches, looks like. But here is our squash. Let's see what we got going on. We do have some that, I don't know if I can bend down here. I'm afraid if I bend down, this thing's gonna come off this selfie stick on me. But yeah, we have a few just forming here. Let me get down here. We got one right there, you can see. Squash, I don't believe it likes a lot of water. We've had a lot of rain back beginning of the week. And you can see once you handle them and get in there and start pulling stuff, they kind of die back a little bit. You can see right down through there. But they will bounce back quickly. Behind us here, let me get you a shot over here. We have our okra. And we've already eaten some off of here. I just had a pod on here. These are our blooms right here. I can't get up in there. There's one right there starting to bloom. Okay, here is a pod right here. Let me get you up in here. These things are camouflage. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one. All right, let me get you up here. And you can see that's one of our pods of okra. We have several small ones on here. They're just forming. Let me get you another shot up in here. There's one right there is forming. But when they start coming in, it is like they mass produce. This many plants right here is enough for several families. You can see we got a long row. We like to put okra up for all winter. Our grandsons, they enjoy it. Well, all the grandkids, most of them do. But she's coming along good. We saved our seeds from last year and planted some. I think we We bought some new seed, but we're trying to harvest our own seeds from starting from this point forward. And our top pick piece, which I'll show you in a minute, we did save the seeds from that. Okra is a good hardy plant. You hear our roosters is happy back in the background this morning. Well, okra is a good hardy plant. It doesn't take a lot to, they don't have to be staked or tied up like some of our other things do. They pretty well take care of themselves, just kind of keep them de-weeded. Give them a little water every once in a while. I'm gonna flip you around here to our pole beans. Right here is our pole beans we got going right here. And we got 2 rows of those. Last year we planted snap bean, I forgot which one it was. But it's a low growing bean. Particularly really care for it. It was okay, but we're hoping we're gonna enjoy these here a lot better. And right across from the pole beans here is our cucumbers. Let me get you over here. We just picked these pretty heavy, I think on Monday or Tuesday. I laid down on the ground, got up underneath there, and let me see, here's one right here. Oh, pretty good size one, a little bigger than what some of them we want, but we have several more. You can see there's one right here, and several more up in there. But you can see, let me get you down here, sun coming in the background. The bottom part right here, you see they're kind of died back. You can see the top part here, how green they are. When you handle them, move them around a lot, it looks like they're dying back, but they just bounce right back. They're a pretty hardy plant. Produce most of the summer, most of the year. And right here on this row here, this is our top pick peas, they call them. It's a purple hull pea. I guess it's genetically grown to be a top pick pea because peas form on the top instead of the bottom. It's easy to get in there and pick them and everything. Now all these are seeds we did save from last year, and we're going to try to do a lot more of that this coming year. Let me get you over here into our tomatoes, and we'll explain that to you just here in a second. Let me get over here. Me and Miss Libby was out here yesterday, and hope you can see this right here. Look how these things are just loaded. Look right in here, there, up in here. You can see up in here. I mean, these things are just loaded. You can really see right in here. There's some good ones. We've got some few small ripe ones off here, but these are some of our first ones we planted. Right here what we have is, oops, let me get you straight here. What we have right here is our Better Boy tomato. This is one I told you my granddaddy really enjoyed. We had them last year, we enjoyed them. We come on down here and we have, I believe, a couple of these were celebrities right here. You can see the difference in the top of the plant here and the top of the plant here. All really good tomatoes. And we break down to right here, and we have what you call, my first year of growing them, is a German Johnson tomato. We just went through and picked out different tomato plants this year, and thought we're going to try some of everything, see how we enjoyed them, how we liked them. Let me turn you around here. And I'm going to explain some of the other stuff we got going on here. Okay, now these here, let me see here. I pulled a tag. This is what I was talking about name tag wise. This is a brandy wine. See the tag? I got these little tags that came with the tomatoes, stuck them down next to the plant, and managed to lose some of them. But anyway, this is a brandy wine tomato here. We got they had some on sale, so we bought, looks like about 10 or 12 of them. But like I said, you look right here. Oh, let me get you down here in the garden. Can you see that right there? These are coming along nice. We're hoping by the 4th of July, we're gonna have some big ripe ones. And Miss Libby is going to be, let me get you out of the sun here. I love the mornings. Good Lord's blessing us today with another beautiful day. Get up and praise Him early in the morning. But Miss Libby is going to be making, she's going to be doing chow chow, fried green tomatoes. I don't know, she's named off about 5 or 6 different tomato things she's going to be making and doing on recipe wise. We will let you know when that's coming up. Hopefully be very soon. Here, let's jump over here. These are our jalapeno peppers. Let me get you down here so you can see right there. Can you see the, oh, I think I just popped one off right there. Here's another one right here. There she went right there. I guess I'll be eating jalapeno today. But these right here is bigger than your average jalapeno pepper. We raised regular jalapeno pepper last year. This is supposed to be a giant jalapeno, which you can see that it is. They're supposed to get even bigger than this. Our grandsons, their dad likes to, he's a big time griller. He likes to stuff them, wrap them in bacon and stuff, and cook them. And I think we're going to be able to give them some so they can enjoy it. That's one of our reasons. We are in the garden. This is not just a full-time staple for us. We're doing this because we enjoy it. Me and Miss Libby, we had intentions on going to the farmer's market this year. And we're going to go to the farmer's market and we're going to sell produce. And me and Miss Libby, we just like to give it away. You know, so down here, let me get you turned around. Right here, we have a few bell peppers. These are some of the smaller bell peppers. They're up in there. I ain't gonna try to dig through them. Then down here, let me get you on the other side here. We have banana peppers. And let me see. There's some right there. We have, you can see some right down there. Some down there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, these right here, look at that right there. Oh, let me get you steady. It's pretty well loaded right there. And then we come on down. We have cayenne pepper starting right in here. We have some on both rows. Let me get you turned around right here. This is some of the cayenne pepper. It's one of the smaller ones there. We have several. There's something right here. Well, dropped you there. See right there? These are cayenne peppers. They're all up in there. And here is our mammoth peppers. Bought 2 plants. They're supposed to get about 3 feet tall. Supposed to produce peppers about 1.5 inches, 2 inches diameter, about 4 inches long. But you can see our giant jalapeno here doesn't like, well, let me get you back down here. Side by side. You can see the difference. Giant jalapeno is still a good size. Got a bird been eating right there. We can cut that out. But they're coming along pretty good. So, our strawberries right here. You can see from the last video, they have really jumped up. We're learning on these. They're a June berry. First time we've really dealt with them. They're now bigger than I thought they would be. They produced up to about May. Not a lot, but now they're supposed to start producing again later part of summer. I can see right here on some of the leaves, I'm gonna have to look this up. Got some rust going on right here. If anybody out there knows what's going on, give me a comment on what I got going on here. You can see right in here, same thing. I want to make sure that I'm going to lay my pepper down right here. We'll make sure that we ain't going to lose anything. But let me show you what we had to do. Let me just give you a show you right here. This is some fencing we had that we put up, and we had it sitting around the house. Just put this up because our dogs run out here and they will walk through your garden. We just put this up right here to kind of keep them out. Down here, some old iron fencing me and Miss Libby have collected over the years. Had it laying around the house. Looks good, I think, being around our garden. And we have some big gates down there that go with it. And we just put all this right here up. Like I said, stuff we had laying around the house to keep the dogs out, keep the critters out. The far side, way over yonder, I got to put some fencing up because of, I think I got a rabbit coming in and he's gnawing on stuff. Now right here, I want to show you what's taking place here to get you out of the sun there. You see right here, I've had to drive stakes in the ground and run 2x4s or small boards all the way down to hold the tomatoes up. Had to do it on both sides. I'm gonna try to get you out of the sun here. Had to do it on both sides. Let me get you down here. There, right there. We got those. We had strings tying them up, which I do have some more on the other side. But we had to do this all the way down. The plants had done got so big and so heavy that they was weighting down to the ground. And you want to keep your tomatoes off the ground. When you got a tomato vine laying on the ground, you're going to get disease on it, worms, bugs, whatever. And the strings work. We had tomato cages. You can see one of them right here. There's a tomato cage right there. See it? Right there she is. Right there. We got tomato cages on all of them. But these have done got so big that it would not. And there's one of the strings right there we got going around. The strings and the tomato cages would not hold them up. So the boards here is holding them up really good. We can get up underneath them and see. That was the other thing is, well, I'm got you on the ground there. Had to take a pitchfork and get up in here after the rain because of the grass had gotten so thick under there. Even though I was going down through here with the garden tiller, the grass had gotten so thick underneath there, you couldn't get up underneath there and see the tomatoes. Here's the grass I took a pitchfork and dug out. And there's a couple of the gates I was talking about we've collected. Dug them out and everything so we could get up underneath there. I've got the grass turned upside down here so the sun will kill the roots, kill the weed, and then we're going to throw it in the compost pile. Then here, so some old wire we had laying around the house. You can see going down through here. Let me get you turned around here. We put this up, let the cucumbers run on it. Because see, your cucumbers want to run all the way down across the ground. Then you can't walk down your row, you step on them. You have to hunt for them. Then when you have to dig through the vines, you can see right here, when you dig through the vines, it kind of messes them up just for a few days. But now they will, see right there, hanging off the fence. Right there she is. Miss Libby's gonna be happy about that because she's gonna do some more pickling. Here's another one right here hanging off the fence, right there. See, when you run it up the fence, just an old piece of fence we had laying around the house, stuck it up, and now the cucumbers, you can see how, there's another one right there. Right there. Just yesterday, it wasn't hardly any at all, you know. And Miss Libby was wanting some more to pickle. And I said, hun, I've been out there, there ain't none out there. But the good Lord bless us today, there's some more. Now here, you can see, from last week, we didn't have no strings ran. They call this a pole bean. We could have done the same thing right here. We could have ran wire, just like this right here, all the way down. But old timers used to do this right here. Let me get you turned around here. You can see going down through here that we've got stakes 1, 2, 3, 4 down through there. And we've got our string right here coming down through here. That's our string. We got 1, 2, we got 3 going all the way down. Got them on both rows. And I'll take another string right here and tie it around the pole. So as they run up, you can see how they're running up. As they run up, I'll be able to strengthen it and hold them up there. Let me see, before we close up for today, just wanted to make sure, give you an update on the tomatoes, the strawberries, the top pick peas, string beans, pole beans, which you call them squash, or okra. And so here our corn. You can see her. She's reaching for the sun this morning. She's big and tall and strong. That's what I like to see. I really think we're really going to enjoy this right here. Like I said, this is a peaches and cream corn right here. But let me turn you around over here, show you our little row of pumpkins. Let me cross this fence right here. All right, you can see right here, I'll point you out right there. This is Miss Lib's pumpkins that are coming up. And this is some of the other pumpkins down here she's got going. Right here, hope you can see that. And down here is the few stalks right here of Indian corn she's got planted. We're going to plant sweet potatoes right here. They need to be in the ground. We bought them and don't have them in the ground yet. Plan on doing that Monday. So I think Monday, y'all can join us back in the garden. We'll dig the white potatoes up. We'll plant the sweet potatoes. Let me show you right here. You can see right here, got a critter been through there. He's a big one, might have been a big coyote, not for sure. But then we got little critter prints right here. Looks like a possum. Can't tell what it is, but I'm gonna have to run another fence down through there to kind of detour them, slow them down. It don't take much to slow them down and once you put something like that up. But I'm glad you tuned in this morning. Oh, I got something else I was going to show you. I imagine y'all been questioning. Let me turn you around so you can see. See in the far corner over there, there's a yellow feed bag hanging on that pole. There's another one right there. There's another one way down yonder with a silver pie pan. I had some more silver pie pans up in here, but what we do is to deter the birds, you put these bags up, you tie your old pie pans to a pole, which you can't see them, the wind ain't blowing this morning. But these birds will get in here. They'll pick on your tomatoes. They'll eat at your tomatoes. I hear Spring, she just woke up. She's been on guard duty all night. But we put these bags, when the wind blows, it blows them around. Birds don't like movement. They don't like bright colors. So it would keep them away as best as possible. Like I said, they'll pick, I showed you one pepper they've already picked on. But there's several little things I wanted to point out to you this morning. One was our fencing right here, our old iron fencing. The regular fencing we had, the wire I used over there. Just a lot of things. And right over there is one of the pie pans. Get you out of the sun here. There's a lot of things we picked up from around the house that we had laying around. And I know everybody doesn't have it, but you look around most time you can find stuff like that that you can use. That doesn't cost you any extra money because you've already spent it, you know. But you can hear the chickens are happy this morning. Got a few more roosters than what I need. You got anybody, you need any roosters? If you do, give me a shout. I'm ready to get rid of them, you know. But we see we got one in the barn crowing, got one outside the barn. They're all trying to see who the bigger rooster is, you know. Kind of like life sometimes, ain't it? But hope you enjoyed our walkthrough this morning. We enjoy you tuning in. Just wanted to give you a good view of the garden this morning. She's cleaned up good. Kind of like life in general. You got to pay attention to your life. You got to get it cleaned out. Things do grow up, get involved that we don't need. So you got to take a little daily maintenance every once in a while. Say, what do I not need in my life, and get rid of it. So we've done the same thing in our garden. We've got all this de-weeded. Corn looks good. Come on down through here. The okra over here looks good. you know, peas, beans. So now we're at a point, I'm hoping, kind of like the farmer says, kind of like set aside. I'm hoping we're at a point now where I can start focusing on some other stuff, because we will be planting a lake garden. I'm gonna have another video on that, okay? But we appreciate you tuning in this morning. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. We're open for any comments, and hope you have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later. God bless.